What is going on, Vape Fam? It is Hack back at you again with another review. And today we're going to be checking out this badass Tesla Invader 3. Man, this thing right here is awesome. Just to let you know, if you're into kind of series boxes and stuff like that, this one does have their own chipset in it, so it regulates it down to a 6.6. So you have a voltage range of 3.6 to 6.6. So you're not going to get the full 8.4 volts out of it. But if you're into series boxes that have some protection, because this does have some protection features into it, I would strongly recommend this mod. This thing cost me $40 offline, and that is with shipping. So you tack on about $4 for shipping, so around 35 bucks. Depending on where you live and how far you're away, I guess shipping would vary. But I'm going to give you my opinion on this mod. This is no one else's opinion. This is just mine alone. My opinion on this mod is it is badass. I am very happy that I purchased this mod. A little bit about me. I have a wife and 5 kids. I do not receive any products to review. I'm a small channel, so I don't get any products to review, so everything comes out of my pocket. So I kind of have to pick and choose what I would honestly like to vape on before I buy it. So and then I'll review it. I think Tesla has gotten a little bad rap on their products because some of their older stuff wasn't that good. But I think Tesla's been coming around and stepping their game up, because this little device right here is on point. The finish is great. There's a bunch of pros, and we're going to go over those. But like I said, this is a series box. You do have a dial on the front. It has no display. It has no USB micro charging or pass-through. None of that stuff. This is a dual 18650 device. And like I said, it has the dial on front where you can dial in your vape how you like it. It's pretty much dialing in the warmth of it, pretty much. But I'm going to take a toke on this thing, and then we're going to dive down close, and I'm going to show you the box, show you the mod, then we'll come back up top, and I'll let you know what I think about it and if I would purchase it. Hang in there with me. I'm going to take a toke off this thing. This thing puts out the power. Hold in there for me. We're going to go down close. Alright, what is up, guys? I'm down here in the up close. Here's the box that comes in. You have the Tesla Invader 3. They're the box on the top, their logo on the bottom. Y'all know what boxes look like, but it's a nice box. You have your little kind of scratch and sniff thingy and the color of the device that you picked. This device comes in 3 different colors: a black, a gunmetal or kind of stainless steel, and the blue, which I chose blue. When you open the box, you're going to get a certificate of inspection. Get that away here. Then you're going to get your Tesla user's manual. Who needs this shit? Throw it away. And then your mod will come in it like so, and you kind of have a little stand. Isn't that cool? You got a little vape stand. You can take it out. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take it out. Take me a little vape, and you can put it back in your stand. But anyway, y'all are not here to look at boxes and user manuals and shit like that. You're wanting to see the mod. Let me take this RDA off the top here. Yeah, get this out of the way. All right, here's your mod. Look at that. Look at that finish, man. Really beautiful, elegant blue. Really digging the finish on it. You got Tesla stamped on one side. You got this X pattern stamped on the side, which the X pattern, I like it there because it gives you a little kind of grip to hang on to when you're going to fire it. You got the X on the other side with an Invader 3 imprinted on the bottom there. You have battery venting on the bottom, which all mods are coming with now. And then you also have your stamp thing on the bottom that says your max watts, which is 240 watts. That's the max watts you can get. And then it tells you that I guess it supports down to a 0.1 ohm device or atomizer. Let's take a look. You got your stainless steel 510 connection with a silver plated brass 510 pin, which is spring loaded, so that is very nice. Then you have your button on the front. This is your firing button. Everybody knows that. It protrudes out so you can kind of feel it this way. I like how it sticks out. Nice clicky button. Listen to this. Very clicky button. And then you have a LED blue light on the front. So it's 5 clicks on and off. I turn it off there. I'm gonna turn it back on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you see 3 flashes of the LED, and that tells you it's on or off. It does it on both. And then when you fire, the LED stays on. Let's see if we can check out the back door here. This has a badass back panel on it. I love this magnetic back panel. It's one of the best I've ever had on a mod. It is super nice. You have 2 magnets, one on the bottom, one on the top. If you look, they protrude out, so it fits down into the mod, and it is a very stable back door. So when you put it on, it clicks down into place. No movie around, no rattle, quiet, great mod. But I'm going to take this back off again, and I'm going to show you the back of the mod. Here is, take these batteries out. There is the battery sled. Has very bright battery orientation markers there, your negative and your positives, so you can't screw it up. Also has a really nice plastic back cover, which is screwed into the chassis, and I really like that about this device. Other devices, sometimes they pop out when you take your back off and they're just a pain in the ass. This is screwed down, and it makes everything safe, tidy, and neat. Looks great. Also has Invader 3 stamped in the plastic there, which looks very nice. But that's all we can really say about the back here. I'm going to throw these batteries back in. Oh, one more thing. Also, spring-loaded battery connections, and they're rounded on the top and a rounded connection on the bottom, which is super nice. Spring-loaded on the top. It does not rip battery wraps. I really enjoy that. I don't like rewrapping my batteries every other day. So we're going to slide those in, push them in. The mod comes on. When you put your batteries in, you're going to put your back door back on, and bam, you are ready to go and ready to vape. It's already on for you. That's all I can say about it on the bottom, or on the up close portion. Well, and we also have, it has a little overhang here, as you can tell. And that just makes it where all your devices that are 22 millimeters in diameter all fits down flush, which is great. You can't say that about some mods. It fits down flush, and the overhang is really nice for your 22 millimeter devices. Just a very nice, elegant mod. Tesla is on their game, and people need to watch out. They're on point with their stuff. So we're going to go back up top. I'm going to tell you what I think about it, give you some pros and cons, and let you know if you should go get this thing, because I think, well, I'm not going to say it right now. I think we'll wait, and I'll tell you in a second. Let's go up top. Very nice, very nice. All right, what can we say about this mod? Final thoughts on it, kind of. My final thoughts on it, it's badass. I have the book out here, and we can go over a couple little specs for you. I'm going to read it right out of the book, so you're getting it right from what Tesla says here. It's 90.5 millimeters tall. It is 50.5 millimeters wide here, and 23 millimeters thick from right here, the thickness of it. It says it's a zinc alloy material the chassis is made out of, and they say it has its own high composite finish on it. It kind of looks anodized to me, which is, it looks really nice either way. We talked about the output voltage. It's 3.6 to 6.6 voltage range that you can dial in with your voltage right here. Let's see. It has a max output current of 45 amps, weighs 198 grams without the batteries in it. And like I said, it's a dual 18650 device. It comes in 3 colors if I haven't stated it: a stainless steel, a black, and a blue. Let's see what else we got here. They say they have their own Topis chipset in it. I don't know what they're running really for a chip in it. I know it works well, and it's giving you plenty of power. It says it puts out 240 watts, and it can read down to a 0.1, which I wouldn't necessarily recommend building that low on this device. I recommend staying at 0.2 and above. But if you did want to, I believe if you built down to a 0.16 or 0.18, you would get the full 240 watts, probably for a short amount of time if your batteries are fully charged. If your batteries have any drain on them, you're not going to get that type of wattage. But you can for a short amount of time. I don't know how long, but you know how it is. It does have it does have protection built in to this mod with this chipset they have in it, and it has a low voltage protection, which is nice. It also has a over puffing protection, which really is probably a 10-second timer. It has a device is too hot, so if the chip gets too hot, it will shut off. If it senses a short, it will protect itself and it will shut down. And let's see, it also has an overcurrent protection as well. So it has plenty of protection features in it, which is very nice for new vapors, and it's very nice for advanced vapors. Having protection in any aspect of life, it's great. I don't know much about that because I got 5 kids and a wife, but we ain't gonna go into that. Y'all know how to use it. 5 clicks on and off. The LED light will show you if there's an issue with the device. Say if you have a short, the LED will probably flash or stay on, and it won't let you vape. So really, that's all about this device here. In my opinion, this is a great device. The pros on this is the 510 spring-loaded 510. The back door, the battery door, is a very nice pro on this. It fits very nicely. No rattle in the device at all. Another pro is that awesome clicky button. I love clicky buttons. Another pro on it is I really appreciate this plastic cover being screwed into the chassis. This is a very elegant device. It's a really nice device. So everything looks very well. It looks to be very well made. I think another pro on it is gonna be I guess the coating on the device. It seems very, very durable. A con on the device would be it does not have micro USB, so you can't charge it via micro USB, which is not really a con to me, but can be to others that don't have an external charger. I charge all my products on an external charger. I believe it's safer to do that. My external charger has way more built-in protection on charging batteries than any device is going to have. But those are the pros and cons of it. Another pro is I like the size. It's not very big. It fits in your hand well. There's not really any cons to it. I haven't found any cons. So another awesome pro to this is it's $40. It's a very cheap device, and it's a very well-made device. I think it's worth the money. All the seams, like on the back door, and the way it's put together are perfect. Everything looks good. The tolerances on this device are great. Like I said, there's no rattle. The back door is very firm and secure. But I think that's all we're going to have to say about it. In my opinion, would I recommend someone buying this device? Absolutely. I think Tesla has possibly gotten a bad rap with some of their devices in the past, but I think they have been pumping out great products since this last year. So I recommend this to all vapors, really. Even if you're a newbie, if you read up a little bit and if you do a little research, look at some of my videos, look at some of Graham Green's and other people's, you'll know how to build on this device. Just make sure you know Ohm's law, and make sure you're not, pulling too much on your batteries at one time. You want to build safe on a series box, even if it has a chip in it and it regulates it down and it has some protection. You still want to be careful. You still want to build safe on these devices. But also, I wanted to let y'all guys know that, like I said, I have a family. I have 5 children. They are my first priority. I know I haven't had a video out in like 4 or 5 days now, but I pay for everything out of pocket. So, sometimes it can be difficult to buy the best, newest products on the market. Luckily I had some money. I bought several things this week, and I have several reviews coming out in this next week. I have a awesome 3D printed series box from a guy, and I will have his links and all that stuff in that video when we get there. If you're wanting a custom box, a custom 3D printed box that is actually made very well and is a very good device, you're going to want to watch this video. This box is very nicely built. It comes from a local guy here in Alabama. He makes really nice stuff. So when y'all see that, if y'all are into making custom stuff, that's going to be the video for y'all to check out as well. Also, I have the H-Addy RDA by Blitz Enterprises. I purchased that this week. It's coming up, and I gotta say, it is competing with my Velocity. It is a great RDA. I think y'all are gonna enjoy that review. But I think that's all we can say about it, guys. Just bear with me on the reviews and stuff. It could take several days to get more videos out. I can't pump one out every day. I like to try to stick to 2 to 3 days in between each video. So, y'all just bear with me as much as you can. Like I said, I don't receive products to review. I do this all out of pocket. And it makes a different experience with me because I purchase all my stuff. So, and I think that gives us more of a kind of relationship because I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm not gonna shit you around on anything. It's gonna be truthful. So, like I said, I appreciate all the support, guys. All the comments, the emails. I get emails from y'all, which is awesome. I love answering those. I love that y'all are commenting, you're subscribing. Thank you for sharing it with your friends and on Facebook. I have so many people saying, hey, I shared your stuff here, I shared it there, and that means the world to me. So thank you so much for doing that. It's helping me build my channel, and that's what I want to do, because I want to do this not only for the vapors that are vaping now, where they can see what's coming out new and if it's going to be worth buying, but I also want to do it for the smokers that are wanting to get into vaping, or the vapors that have just started that are wanting to learn. That's why I'm doing this, as well as entertaining a little bit for the advanced vapors and maybe the hobbyists. So anyway, thank y'all so much for everything. I really, really, really appreciate it. We're still working on our camera stuff. I still got to work on some of the lighting stuff. So it's going to get better and better. I hope y'all are enjoying the way I'm doing it now. I think it looks a lot better. I'm trying to get more professional at doing this because I want to give y'all a better experience. Also, I want to let y'all know we still have the giveaway going on. I think we're around like 225 subscribers, so we're getting very close to our goal of 250, and we're going to give these RDAs away. I just want to let y'all know that giveaway is still going on. So if you have friends that are into this stuff and they don't know about my channel, give them a link, send them over here. Let's get everybody that we can involved in this thing, because you know, I really want to build this channel so I can do more and more giveaways. And one cool thing is I buy so much stuff, and the more and more we grow, the more and more I can give away. So thank y'all guys again. This is the Tesla Invader 3. If you're looking for an awesome device, go pick this thing up. It's 40 bucks. You can't beat it. And give it up for Tesla, man. They are on the ball. This past year and this year, they're doing great, guys. So anyway, I'm going to take a toke. I'm going to let y'all get out of here. I'm going to get the hell out of here. It's like 2 or 3 in the morning, so I'm pretty tired. I'm going to go hit the hay. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time. Whoop-pow. See ya.